Hi, my name is Ranjan Majumder. Today I am going to explain some multimedia elements of HTML5. These elements are SVG, object, picture, video and pre. Let us try to explain these elements using an example. First I am opening Visual Studio Code Editor. The first element is SVG element. The full form of SVG is Scalable Vector Graphics. You can see SVG is a non-empty element because SVG has closing tag. What is SVG? SVG element is a container for SVG graphics. SVG use multiple methods for drawing paths like circle, rectangle, polygon, polyline, line and ellipse. Here I will use two methods. One is circle and other is rectangle. SVG I am setting width as 100 and height as 100. I am using circle method here. For circle I will use multiple parameters. First is circle x parameter. I am setting 50 as cx, cy equals to 50, radius equals to 40, stroke color I am setting green, stroke width I am setting 4px and fill yellow. Circle is also a non-empty element. You can use an HTML user can use CSS for stroke width and fill. Now I am saving it. Refresh the web page. You can see a circle with outline or green stroke. Here radius is 40 and the fill color is yellow. I am using the second method, that is rectangle. SVG width 400, that means SVG is a container. I am creating a container with 400 and 100 height. Here I am using rectangle method, that is rect. In case of rect I am using width attribute with 300, height 100, fill green, stroke yellow, stroke width 4. Sorry, I am using 6. Save it. Refresh the web page. You can see the same thing here. Using rectangle method, rectangle SVG is showing with yellow outline and green fill color. I am trying to show another application of rectangle SVG. At first I am copying this portion and pasting here. Here I am using another two important attribute, that is x equals to 50, y equals to 50. At first I am using x equals to 0 and y equals to 0, by which you can understand, or a student can understand, I am using another attribute. Another two attributes I am using here. One is Rx and other is RY. Using Rx and RY, an HTML developer can draw rounded rectangle SVG. So I am erasing these codes. I am saving it. Refresh it. You can see the rounded rectangle SVG here. Here you can see the X is 0 and Y is 0. If I use X50 and Y50 here, save and refresh it, you can see the rectangular element has been shifted within SVG element. And the rectangular element has been shifted according to X and Y basis. The next element is object element. Object defines a container for an external resource. Object defines a container for an external resource. I am using object here. You can see object is a non-empty element because it has a closing tag. Here I am using object data. At first I am using video html3.mp4 object I am using here. It is a video file. We know that mp4 is a video extension. I am setting 400 for width and 400 for height. Saving it. So you can see using object element, an HTML user can embed a video file. An HTML user can also use image file and HTML file using object element. Now I am showing how can an HTML developer add image file. I am deleting the SVG code, saving it and refresh it. You can see using object element I have added one picture. So an HTML developer can embed a video and can add a picture using object element. Object element is also used to embed an HTML page also. Here I am embedding HTML page demo.html. Actually this is the output of demo.html, but using the object element I have embedded the demo.html in demo1.html. Okay, I am opening, here you can see demo.html. I am opening demo.html, by which you can understand the actual output of demo.html. You can see demo.html, the output is 5. Here demo1.html is output is 5. So using object element, an HTML developer can embed HTML file also. But it is recommended to all of you, it is better to use image tag. By the same way, to embed a video, it is better to use audio tag, or to embed an HTML, it is better to use iframe tag. So to embed these things like video, audio, image, HTML, do not use object element. The next tag is picture tag. Picture tag, at first I am writing the picture. You can see picture tag is a non-empty element. Here you can see the closing tag of picture. I am using source tag here. I am also using media attribute. The value of media attribute should be enclosed within parentheses. Mean width colon 600 px I am using here. This is basically the CSS property of media attribute. I am using another attribute, that is source set. Source set basically holds the path of the source. Mona Lisa, I am Mona Lisa dot jpg. I am using another source tag using parenthesis min width colon 450px. Source set within double quotation sunflower1.png, sunflower1.png. I am using image tag. In my previous tutorials I have already explained image tag deeply, so in this tutorial I am not going to explain image tag. Source is basically holds the path of the image.png. I am not using anything. Okay, so running the picture tag, a learner should understand the viewport. So what is viewport? Viewport is basically the width of the screen. Picture tag is used to show the picture according to viewport. An HTML developer can set a picture or multiple picture in a viewport. It is used in responsive design. In a responsive design website, when the screen reaches the viewport width, then the specific image for that viewport will appear. That means multiple images can be used in a picture tag and specific images will show for a viewport. Picture element contains two tags, one source, other is. Here you can see I have used two sources and I have also used an image tag. Picture element supports global attributes and event attributes. Later I will explain what is event attributes. Okay, now I am saving it. Now I am erasing my previous code. I am saving it and refresh the web page. You can see by default picture is Mona Lisa. Why? Okay, I am going to inspect it, that you can understand. Okay, so this is, you can see when I minimize. What is the viewport? Viewport is basically the size of the width of the screen. So when I'm minimizing it or maximizing it, you can see at this portion you can see the width of the screen. Now it is 838, 848, 850, 867. So here in my code I have written when the minimum width reaches 650px, in that case Mona Lisa.jpg will show. So now I am minimizing it and you can see when the minimum width reaches 450px, then sunflower is showing, and the by default picture is billgates.png. That means when you minimize it, you can see Bill Gates is showing below 450px. The last measurement is 450px. When your viewport is below the 450px, then Bill Gates picture will show. So this is the utilization of picture tag. Picture tag is used for responsive design. You can see I have used multiple pictures here, but according to the viewport, the web page is showing the picture. So the picture tag is dependent on viewport. Whatever picture you write in viewport, that picture will show in that viewport. The next tag is video tag. So I am erasing this code. Now the next tag is video tag. Video tag is also tag. Here you can see the closing video tag. I am again using source tag here. So remember, in video, audio and picture tag, source picture element, source tag is used. src, see the mp4 html3, html3.mp4 source attribute contains the path. Here I am writing height 400, width 400. You can see the extension name is mp4. I am copying this portion and pasting here. I am writing another extension, that is awk. I am writing a text. Your browser does not support the video. I am saving it. Refresh it. Okay, I think I did a mistake here. I am erasing these attributes from here. Video width 400. I did a mistake. I should write these attributes in video tag. Save it and refresh it. You can see nothing is showing. It is showing only the first page or first frame of the video. It is not showing anything like play button, pause button or volume button. So how can we add it? It is very simple. After this you just write controls. Okay, at first I am going to explain the video. So what is the function of controls? Control attribute adds video control like play, pause and volume. If I save it and refresh it, you can see play button. You can also see pause button and you can change the volume button also from here. It is very loud now, so you can adjust the volume from here. So what is the function of control button? Control attribute. Control attribute basically add play, pause and volume. And now it is source element. Source element allows you to specify alternative video files which the browser may choose from. The browser will use the first recognized format. What is the meaning of this? Actually, the default format, default video is the first video, or the first recognized format is the default video. Actually, HTML3.org video is not present here, so it is showing the HTML3.mp4. If you write like this, I am deleting this, I am pasting here. The first video is HTML3.org video. It will search for that video. If this video is not present in my repository, then it will run the second video. If you write another here, suppose I am writing here WMV, it will search. In that case, it will search the first video. If it will search for the first video, if that video is not present in my repository, it will search for the second video. If it is found, if it is available in my repository, then it will execute. If it is not, then it will search for the third video. If third video is not available in my repository, then it will not show anything. Here you can see my browser is supporting the video tag. So in that case, this text format will not show in my browser. If my browser does not support video tag, in that case my web page will show this text. Okay. The next tag is pre-tag. I am erasing video tag from here. Now the next thing is pre-tag. What is pre-tag? HTML element represents the pre-formatted text which is to be represented exactly written in the HTML file. However you write in HTML file, that will be displayed in my web page. That is the function of pre-tag. The text within pre-element is typically rendered using a non-proportional or monospaced. So white space inside the element is displayed as written. Here I am writing Ranjan Majumder. I am creating multiple space here. I am writing Ranjan Majumder here. I am doing the same thing below Ranjan, creating a huge space between Ranjan Majumder. Look at this. In first case, I have used pre and I have used multiple white spaces here. And in second case, I have not used pre, but in that case, I have also used multiple blank spaces here. So look at the output. I am refreshing it. You can see this is monospace. What is the meaning of monospace? In monospace, all the characters width are same. Here you can see multiple spaces between Ranjan and Majumdar, but in that case there is only single space. So however you write within a t-type, that should be displayed as usual. So this is the end of this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please press the like button. If you have any query regarding this tutorial, please make a comment. If you have not subscribed my channel till now, please subscribe my channel and share the video among your friends and colleagues. Thank you.